Scottish FA Cup winners against the English League Cup winners. Oh, and here is Barini! With pure strike. Barini! On the shoulder of the defender, may be responsible for an own goal. It's fallen for Patterson!
So a close run thing here this evening at Tynecastle. Liverpool shade it. They won this first leg in the Europa League playoff by 1-0 with a helping hand, it must be said, on a night when Hearts did Scottish football every credit. I think that's fair to say. But Robbie, Liverpool take the spoils tonight. Overall, how good were they?
Well, I mean, it took them a while to get into the game, but I mean, I think we said before the game and at half-time, I mean, the more the game went, I think Liverpool maybe a little bit too strong, a little bit too powerful, a little bit more class in the end, and I think that's what's seen them improve. You know, the longer the game went on, I think the better Liverpool looked.
It was edgy though for a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but you'd expect that. You know, you come up to Scotland against Hearts, you know, obviously the English-Scottish thing. Hearts are always going to play well and work hard and try and close Liverpool down, and that's certainly what they did. But you know, you've got to give Liverpool credit, I think, that you know, you come over here, you try and keep the crowd quiet, kept it 0-0 for a long time, and then go away and I mean, obviously got the own goal, but I mean, what a great ball in the box it was as well.
Just from Hearts' point of view, Alex, we talked a lot tonight about giving the game in Scotland a shot in the arm, given Rangers problems, obviously, at the moment. Do you feel they've done that tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought they were excellent. Tactically, they were tremendous. They matched up against Liverpool. Never had the clear-cut chances that Liverpool had, you know, for instance, Barini's chance in the first half, but certainly Andy Driver, when he came on, had a wee chance near the end, and it was all kind of longer range stuff, but I thought they were tremendous, Hearts.
Now then, ex-centre-back, I know that you've got this private little union going, all you fellows. How much do you feel for Webster turning it into his own net?
A defender's nightmare. The ball that came in from Kelly, absolute nightmare. When you get back towards your goal and it goes between yourself and the goalkeeper. I thought Barini should have got on the end of it, and I think that's what's flummoxed Big Andy as well. He tries to get out of the way of it at the very last second. You see, Hilota passed it as an absolute dream for a centre forward. Robbie thrived on them.
I think that as a forward, you know, running and you know your fullback or your winger's going to put balls in like that, then there's a chance if you're running towards the goal, then obviously if the forward doesn't get it, then the defender's got half a chance of putting it in his own net as well, and obviously that goal proves that.
Great ball by Kelly and a fine all-round display, was it not?
I mean, I think he's a great player, to be honest. I know he's been playing fullback, but I think he's got a bit of everything. He's got a bit of you know, composure. You know, he's good on the ball. You know, he talks as well. So I don't know. I think he's. I mean, he's a fullback now. He's got a good engine, but I think in the long run, I think we might see him as a centre half.
Is the encouragement for the second leg? It is only one, an away goal. Who knows? And Hearts did get at Liverpool a few times, and even in the second half, even after going behind, actually.
Yeah, it'll be hard for Hearts now going down to Anfield after losing tonight very narrowly. Put in a great shift, but they've kept it alive, as you said, and it's not the drubbing that they received last year from Spurs.
Alec, we'll just hold on to that thought for a moment or two, if we may, because Jamie Carragher's waiting to speak to Ned Bolting.
Here's indeed, Paul. Well done, Jamie. Good win, important win. At times, quite a stern test you got tonight, though, as a squad of players.
Yeah, it was. It was a very difficult game, and you know, sometimes these games are more difficult than when you play your big names, if so-called big names, if you like, no disrespect, but we knew they'd come out flying. It's a very tight pitch, wasn't much space on there for us to, you know, try and pass the ball, and that's what we tried to do. And at times early on we got caught with it because of their, you know, their great pressure, if you like. But I mean, the atmosphere was fantastic, and great credit to Hearts. I think they've come to the game really well, but you know, we're pleased to, you know, come away with the results.
Sure, Liverpool fans watching south of the border on their televisions will have enjoyed seeing Raheem Sterling and his contribution tonight. So, I mean, that's exactly what fans want to see at the start of a season, as a young player breaking through like that. Yeah,
I mean, this club's got a great tradition of bringing young players through, and you know, we brought another one in there. You know, Adam Morgan come through the academy, and Raheem's got a few starts now this season. And I think the way the manager wants to play is with, you know, wide men, so it really suits him down to the ground. So he's come in, he's done really well, and I think he's, you know, he's only 17, 18, I'm not sure, but I mean, it looks like he's got a, you know, big future at the club.
And in terms of the way Brendan Rodgers wants to get you playing, I mean, we did see it in part today, and it's going to be step by step, isn't it? And the fans have to understand that it's going to be a slow process until it's completely there.
Well, it doesn't have to be a slow process. I mean, it's the pre-season's gone really well. Obviously, we got a bit of a bump at West Brom. It was, you know, you don't want that result, and it was nice to come here. It was a difficult game. We've got the result now, and now we look forward to Man City. It's a massive game, and But as I said, I mean, a new manager coming in, finding his feet, if you like, we're all getting used to each other. But it, you know, with Liverpool, doesn't have to be slow. We want it as quick as possible.
Thanks, Jamie. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Looking brand new, as they say, and he had a busy night back there, didn't he? We were talking about the Hearts' chances and the moments of alarm, at the very least of it, for Liverpool.
Yeah, I thought so. At the end, Hearts had a couple of wee chances, and here we go, flashed past the post, but maybe if he'd have hooked it back in, it might have been more dangerous. That's a great turn by Novikovas, and he cracked a couple tonight, but again, it was long distance stuff from Hearts. And Reina, you would expect to be in the end of some of the longer shots, but here's the best chance for Hearts tonight. Driver just got his foot, I think, stuck in the turf.
And here's another thing, everybody tells us there are no good young players in Scotland anymore.
Yeah, well, I thought the Hearts showed a lot of quality tonight. Young Templeton in the first half, tired a little bit second half, but you know, the 3 or 4 of the young Hearts players, this is a fantastic chance for them because they lost a lot of players in the summer.
All right, more from Alec and from Robbie before we close. Next we'll hear from Brendan Rodgers. He has won when he needed to tonight. All the greats of yesteryear recalled in a 4-part special coming to ITV this autumn, and I have to say that Alec and I probably remember more of those first time round than Robbie Fowler does.
I actually remember a bit of them too.
The good thing was he was laughing, and it's I hear it's unmissable entertainment. Brendan Rodgers and Liverpool have entertained us tonight. Here he is.
Well, Brendan, your assessment, a terrific result. Satisfactory at times, frustrating at others. What was your assessment overall?
Yeah, no, I think first and foremost it was a win, which is very important in European games and in any games. But certainly coming to a place like this here, where the crowd are right up for it, and as I said, I thought the players were excellent. I thought we had a problem first half. We were positioning. We're positioning in the field. In order to keep good possession, you need to have good positions, and even though we arrived in good areas. It was something we spoke about at half time, but then second half I thought our management of the game was much better, kept possession better, and obviously we stayed patient, and obviously the game, or the goal, sorry, came from a very good move. So yeah, it was a good win, difficult match for us. Crowd were fantastic here. Our supporters were brilliant as well, and like I said, it was a real good game.
Were you pleased with what you saw of Raheem Sterling? Because I'm sure fans at home will have enjoyed what they saw.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, he's 17 years of age. You've seen him in the first half. Tactically, he's improving all the time. His pressing's good. Like I say, he's starting to read the game and show good football intelligence. And obviously, when he then has the ball, he's really exciting. Very good in the 1v1. And he had a good test tonight. The right back done well, but I thought young Raheem showed some great moments. And like I say, he arrived in some good areas and was a real threat for us.
Would he have played himself into your consideration maybe for the weekend, or certainly for the Premier League campaign as it unfolds, or was he already part of your consideration for that?
Well, he's a part of the group. He's training with us every day, and the idea is to get him experience.
All right, well done. Thanks very much, Brendan.
Pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I suppose we can say that gives him a nice problem or two.
Yeah, the young fella did well on the night, and you know, equally McGowan gave as good as he got, but it was a very good display from a young player. He reminds me actually of Nathan Redmond at Birmingham City in his style. You know, Nathan's maybe a little bit more experienced, but this kid's certainly got something.
And your last word on the night overall, Alec?
Yeah, I thought Hearts did well. I thought tactically excellent. Liverpool, as Brendan rightly said there, they managed the ball a lot better in the second half, and when they scored, you could see the pressure coming right off Liverpool, and they just strolled it after that.
And Robbie, from Liverpool's point of view?
I think it's a fantastic night. You know, you come here, it's always going to be a tough game. We knew that. Keep a clean sheet and take them back to Anfield with a 1-0 win. So it's looking good so far.
And in terms of the season ahead, what would you like to say to Liverpool supporters watching with us?
Oh, I think everyone's. You know the game to understand it's not going to be easy this year. You know, the squad's not as good as what a lot of the teams are in the Premier League, but you know, the players that Brendan's brought in and the players that he's got, they're all very good players. So. I mean, it'll be tough for them to get in the top 4. You know, I think the top 3, Chelsea, Manchester United and Man City. But, you know, the other teams, you know, are in with a shout. And I think Liverpool have got a good chance of getting into that top 4.
All right, Robbie, we really enjoyed your company on ITV4 tonight. Our thanks to you and, of course, Alec McLeish. Great to see you both.
Yeah.
See you for the next one. Thank you very much indeed. Now, there's some big clubs in this Europa League at this stage this season. Let's run down some of the results for you. Newcastle 1-1 away from home in Greece tonight. Marseille have taken a first leg advantage away to FC Sheriff. Inter winners at Vaslui as well. Didn't go so well for 10-man Motherwell. They were beaten at home by Levante. They've got an awful lot of work on, one would think, from there. And a big win for Athletic Bilbao, 6-0 against HJK Helsinki. Lazio also looking in a good place to reach the group stages. There's going to be some real glamour names in it this season, and PSV Eindhoven surely as good as through already. More great football coming on ITV over the next week or so. Next live Champions League playoff second leg, Udinese against Braga. That's next Tuesday evening, 7:30, ITV4. On Thursday next week, it is Newcastle in the second leg of their Europa League playoff, as we said, 1-1 tonight. Again, ITV4 for that one. And tomorrow week, Friday, the 31st of August, ITV1 for the Super Cup from Monaco, Chelsea against Atletico Madrid. Our thanks for your company this evening. It was a great night, Hearts have done well, and Liverpool have got the win.
Both clubs under new management. And here is Barini! Barini! On the shoulder of the defender. No goal. It's fallen for Patterson. A rattling good watch in Edinburgh.